Okay, we're going to go away from the turtle for now and get involved in a guessing game and a number guessing game to cover some of these other elements that we didn't cover before. We're going to talk a little bit about input-output. We're going to have if-then-else, and of course we're going to use loops. You always use loops, and the sequential is just in there. But we will not make any functions, and we won't have any events yet. But we're getting closer. Okay, number guessing game. Remember, that means it's a comment, so just for you and me, not the computer. So answer equals, say, 7, and let's try max tries. This will tell the computer how many tries. Let's give it 3. Well, we better put an equal sign in there because that's how we're going to assign that. Now we need to loop, and we're going to do for I in range, and let's do max tries. Colon, don't forget the colon, and we know it worked because when you hit return you get the 4 spaces. Now take a check to make sure those colors are here, and if you don't have any typos, you got to, and these colors are there, chances are it's pretty good. Max tries, fine. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is ask person to guess. So we'll say x equals, you haven't seen this one before, input, guess, and we now might as well print out what the guess was. Print, but just print x just to make sure it worked. Let's just try that much. So we save it, and let's call this NbrGuess01.py, number guess. Okay. Now we run it and see what happens. It says guess. Okay, I put 6. Make again 6. Should do it 3 times and then we're done, because this means we're finished, and now we're into this interactive mode. So click here, come back. Okay, we've printed this and we know we're getting the number in. Now the only one problem is that when we say x and it's from an input, it's a string. It's not a number. It's a representation of a string, just like if you had any text. So you have to convert that to a number. And the way you do that is, and we'll just call it something else, y equals int x. And that changes it. So y is the same as x, only now it's the number and the number representation in the computer. We'll talk a little more about it. All right, now what we need to do is, first of all, see if y equals the answer. And notice the coloring and the 2 equal signs. See, we're comparing here. Here, the equal sign is just an assignment. We're just assigning the right-hand stuff to a name on the left-hand side. Okay, so if the answer, we say, well, print, we'll print some. Can't do capitals. Print. Got it, or something. Let's say, okay. I don't want to spend a lot of time typing, so we print OK. Now, if we do that, let's try it and see what happens. Okay, guess, and we'll try 7. It says OK, but it makes you guess again, 7. It's going to go through this thing 3 times, right? I don't want it to go through 3 times if we hit it right. So there's a convenient little thing, and I remember, if you remember from Scratch, Scratch does not have this, but what you do is break. And when you do that, it will snap out of this loop, whatever loop is in, the closest loop. So let's try it. And here we go, and we guess 7, and we're out. Okay? How about that? So far, that's good. And in fact, what we probably ought to do, now, well, I was saying we need something that says game over, but let's go on. All right, now, obviously, we're going to miss sometimes. So if you miss the answer, try else. And now you do that, and we get another 4. But now what do we want? There's 2 possibilities. You could be high or low. So let's do if y is space greater than answer. And we have to hit the colon again. Another 4 spaces, print high. If we come back, go back to the 4 spaces, or so it's just 4 spaces in, ELSE, and all we do is print low. Low, LOE, nice. Okay. Now, that ought to work. Let's give it a shot. Okay, we know the answer is 7. We got 3 shots. So let's try 6. Guess 9. High. Guess. We try 7. Let's try 8. High. And we're done because we get these 3 carrots here. All right. So the game's working. And let's tell you what. Let's put a down here at the end. Let's put print game over. Let's see if this works. Now, first of all, if we guess it correctly, okay, game over. All right, let's try it again. Guess 3. Too low. How about 9? High. How about 8? High. Game over. All right. And I'm going to stop now. Just make sure you understand what's going on. We've got some numbers here that we put in, and we could have asked the user for it, but now that's part of the game is to have it hidden in here. And we also decide how many tries. So we're controlling this. And then in the input, we do this loop, and then we have the input, print, so forth, and just think through this logic. And you see how you can sort of ifs inside of ifs, and there are other ways to do this, but this is a pretty straightforward, simple way to do it. And now you want to put better words in here and so forth to make this thing really nice. And you could even have things like, well, if you're within 2, you could say you're close but still high, and if it's more than that, you know, hey, you're way off, and that sort of thing. So spend a little time and add a little bit to this, but I think you can see now that we have done some input-output here with this input thing. And we've done name, sequential, we've done if then else, we've done loops, but we have not made any functions yet, but that's coming. So have at it and grab another 10 points.